Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Now the starting group for the visitors. LeBron James out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Cade Cunningham. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot.
Cade Cunningham, one of those 6'6", 6'7" guards that's really skilled. So a tough matchup for most wings and really too big for most guards. That's where his advantage lies.
Brent, you think we're going to see more guys with the skills of Cade at his height?
I do, B.A. I think just the advanced training in the offseason and development of these guys. They're coming into the league with a much more refined skill set, and Cade Cunningham is certainly in that basket of players.
That free throw good from Cunningham.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big, big things.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. And we have to take another look at that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Vassell. Pass to Ellis. Simmons with a screen on Oladipo. Here's Simmons. He's guarded by Oladipo. And here's James. The rebound by Turner. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to James. Outside Carter. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Here's Ellis.
LeBron James ratcheting up his intensity on the defensive end. Doesn't want to give up anything easy.
To the paint. And Adebayo slams it in.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Ellis. He's guarded by Oladipo. Denied by Adebayo.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
Pass to Ellis. 5 on the clock.
Cunningham using his length right there to affect that shot.
Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Horford with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Here's Adebayo. Cunningham, right side. 6 on the shot clock.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Simmons. Floats one, and he sinks the layup. And with all the player movement this offseason, we're seeing some teams that are still building chemistry, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. You can't simulate this stuff in training camp, even though you're scrimmaging a ton and going through the playbook. You have to be out here. You have to be on an NBA floor. You have to watch the way guys adjust to things that are happening on the fly. And that'll settle these teams in once they get familiar with one another.
Here's Ellis. Pass to Turner. Fires the 3. And Cunningham pulls it down.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Carter, a screen on Vassell. Cunningham with the ball. Turner covering. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Miles Turner.
At the line for the away team, Cade Cunningham. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Simmons against Cunningham. Here's Horford. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And it's great to see Horford looking determined to get himself to the line.
At the line for Minnesota, Horford, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Al Horford has seen so much in his career. He's become a valuable asset both on the floor and in the locker room as a leader.
He's perfect from the line this time.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Cunningham. James outside. Takes the three. That shot off the mark. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Ellis. Pass to Simmons. Right at the free throw line. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from James.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Simmons. Another miss by Minnesota.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Good.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Simmons. Ellis. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Adebayo, a screen on Vassell. Cunningham drives in. Carter on the wing. From behind the arc. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. And Minnesota has possession. 7-point differential. Pass to Ellis. Cunningham against Simmons. Hook shot on the way. From downtown. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
And Minnesota calls time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
It's your Minnesota Timberwolves Dancers.
On defense, the visiting team. Here's Horton Tucker. Here's Johnson. Pass to Reddish. Back to Johnson. And he buries his first look.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Hardy. Now here's Bertans. Covered by Johnson. Vassell outside. Can they get it? can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Vassell comes with a double, and there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game. Murphy, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The visitors with the ball. They lead by 11. Horton Tucker can't hit.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Hardy. Dort outside. Down low. Here's Dedmon. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Really moves well out there, Dedmon, for a guy his size, and you check out the lift on that dunk.
Now here's Reddish. Wide open look. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now here's Bertans. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Oubre. Back to Horton Tucker. There's the screen by Johnson. Shot clock at 3. They get it back. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Pass to Dort. Here's Hardy. And so it's Cincinnati in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
We've got Lugens Dort. Ben Simmons is out there with Al Horford. And it's Murphy in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. It's scooped up. Second chance effort. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And Adebayo slams it in.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there. Vertical. Good hands. And the big throwdown.
Here's Ellis. He's guarded by Oladipo. Outside Simmons. Pass to Ellis. The 3. Pure from three-point range.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons. Getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Cunningham passes to James. Adebayo, a screen on Simmons. Here's James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Al Horford. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
The first free throw is good.
And LeBron James, for all the things that he does on the floor in terms of his skill set, there's a quality of leadership that becomes the X factor and gives teams confidence that they're going to have a chance to win an NBA title.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Both free throws good from James. Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 14. Simmons against Cunningham. Horford for three. James with the rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Cunningham outside. Close them in on 2 minutes played here in the second. For three, Oladipo. That shot off. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Here's Ellis. Pass to Turner. Horford for three. Adebayo grabs the board. Here's James. And he banks in the layup. James has got 9 points.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
See some awesome dancing fans. It's time for the First Avenue Breakers.
Vassell, he's checked in for Dort. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Simmons, the pass to Horford, back to Simmons. Up top, Horford. Out to the right wing. Baseline jumper. That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Out left to the wing. Carter, a screen on Horford. Horford against Adebayo. Here's Carter. Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates. They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
There's a screen. Shot from 12. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Brent.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Here's Ellis. He's got 5. And Horford powers it home.
All right, Al Horford getting up there for the gym. You forget how big he is.
James against Simmons. Pass to Oladipo. Launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. Oladipo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now here's Simmons. Driving inside. Over Cunningham. No good. A bit long that time.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers. Here's Ellis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Well, the naming of the NBA's 75th anniversary team was a fun event last season. That sparked plenty of conversation, Brent.
Yeah, it was really interesting to see how it is the NBA settled on 75. So many memorable players throughout the decades. But I really enjoyed the event. I really enjoyed seeing all of those players once again getting together to be celebrated for all of their accomplishments and for building the foundation of what the NBA is today.
Bertans checked in for Minnesota. Hardy comes in for Ben Simmons. And he's good on the second. Here's Horton Tucker. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. James outside. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown.
He's becoming more and more reliable, LeBron James, in the twilight of his career, being able to knock down three-pointers.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Give it up for your Timberwolves dancer.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in. And he stepped on the line, so they turn it over.
Ball goes to the away team.
Here's Horton Tucker. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Oubre. Adebayo sets a screen with the floater, and Oubre with the lay-in.
Oubre has the height right there to get it done and uses it well as he's able to score inside.
Outside Bertans. Vassell outside. Three-pointer. Horton Tucker grabs the miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Adebayo sets a screen. Drilled from 11 feet out. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're really working the paint now.
The Timberwolves really having a tough go here. Here's Ellis. 6 points for him. Outside Bertans. Shot clock at 6. And Dwayne Dedmon is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Murphy, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Horton Tucker. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Outside Reddish. Back to Horton Tucker.
2 minutes remaining in that. 2 minutes.
Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
A minute 35 left in the first half. Outside Reddish. Lets it go from deep. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
They set the pick. Here's Hardy. And that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Here's Horton Tucker. And here's Oubre from the arc. He drops it from range. Oubre's got 5 now.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
54 seconds left in the second period. Bertans, the pass to Dedmon. Here's Hardy. Clock at 6. Passing pulls it in.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Outside Reddish. Jacks up a 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Minnesota has possession. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Oubre against Vassell. 12 seconds left in the half. From 10 feet away, Bassey pulls it in.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Delivering the blowout. And no go away. After the break, we'll see it right back here for the start of...
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
When I look at Cincinnati, they've been pretty much the team we thought they'd be. They're kicking into high gear mode every night. I like how they don't take lesser teams for granted. Just a matter of keeping it up for the long haul.
Let's turn our attention to that first half, which left a big deficit on the board for the... Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
You're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Cunningham. Bam Adebayo is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Oladipo in at the shooting guard position. Here's Ellis. He's guarded by Oladipo. 6 to shoot. Poke loose. Here's Simmons. Here's Horford. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Horford's got his second bucket on the night.
Al Horford still brings such a great, consistent effort every night there with the second chance opportunity.
Cunningham up top. He's guarded by Vassell. And there's James from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. James has got 15 points. James has gone an efficient 3 for 5 from three-point range. Horford, a screen on Cunningham. Simmons, the pass to Horford. Adebayo with the rejection. Pass to James. And slam dunk by James.
And LeBron just turning it on and still making it look easy.
Vassell passes to Turner. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Horford. And that one's good. Horford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, his versatility makes you consider Al Horford as one of the game's best bigs. Finish through contact like he does there.
Here's Cunningham. Adebayo passes to James. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Ellis. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Cunningham. Oladipo outside. Here's Adebayo. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Horford in the high post. Gets some space and parries the jumper. He's got 10.
Looking at that opportunity, Al Horford thought about it, took it, cashed in.
Oladipo finds James. Carter, a screen on Simmons. James passes to Oladipo. In transition. Here's Ellis. He's guarded by Oladipo. Pass to Ellis. Releases. Connects. The jumper drops. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Cunningham against Vassell. For 3, Oladipo. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Ellis. He's guarded by Oladipo. Horford for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Horford's got 13.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Cunningham passes to Oladipo. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Oladipo's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Here's Ellis. He's guarded by Oladipo. Here's Vassell. Three-pointer, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And he comes up with a bucket.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Ellis. He's guarded by Oladipo. Pass to Turner for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And here's Cunningham. The 3 is up. Ellis with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Simmons. Here's Horford. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Cunningham. James outside. And they recover it. Now Cunningham. Back to Adebayo. Second chance shot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Ellis. Horford, a screen on Oladipo. Here's Ellis. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
James against Turner. James passes to Oladipo. Gets the 3 ball to go. Oladipo's got 6 points in the quarter.
No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
Oh, they need this. Adebayo grabs the board.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Adebayo. And here's James. He's guarded by Vassell. And there's James on the assist by Carter. James has got 9 points now in the second half. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Monte Ellis. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Dedmon's checked in for Turner. Murphy comes in for Horford. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Vassell. And it's Hardy in for Simmons. And that's good as he hits both shots. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. Outside Oubre. From deep. And Adebayo slams it in.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
Pass to Dedmon. Inside. And they're on the run. Johnson finds Oubre. Drills it from deep. Oubre's got 8.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Minnesota with the ball. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Hardy. He's covered by Oubre. Dort for 3. Horton Tucker grabs the miss. Pass to Adebayo. 3 seconds left. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting for the away team, Bam Adebayo. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good.
You wonder just what it is that's next for Bam, as he's shown incredible improvement in a very short amount of time. He's one of the more versatile bigs in the league.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Give me that! Give me a break. And the foul. That's what the ring is for. Give me that basket. Hey, corner on the line. Watch him. Get big.
Let's meet the visiting depth.
Still early in. Into this. Season. It's interesting, though, to keep an eye on the rookies and how they're adjusting, Clark, to the NBA game.
And every first-year player's journey is different and unique. Some come in ready to contribute right away from a physical and mental standpoint. Others really take time to get comfortable and adjusted. So we should not cast any final judgment on any player in 1 year.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Nas Reed out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Bridges. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. And that one drops for him.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Butler. Boy, he just disappeared against Atlanta. They really needed him. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And here are the Nuggets now. Outside Rose. From deep three-point range. That doesn't go either for Rose. New York comes into this one following the loss to Atlanta. Rose against Clarkson. Outside Butler. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Clarkson. No good on the triple. Rose with the ball. Lays it up and banks it in.
Guys, how about the ball handling by Rose there? Showing you a little bit of the back-to-the-future Rose with those moves.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Here's Clarkson. Clock at 6. Inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Bridges against Bridges. Bridges shot. Good. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city. Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Rose, good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Knicks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion. Stats for Andrew Wiggins. He had a strong showing last season. Last year averaged 17 points a game, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus. Outside Butler.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Wiggins passes to Butler. 5 on the clock. Towns. And it's Towns on the follow.
One of the many skills that Towns brings every night is his offensive rebound.
Denver leading by 6. The pass to Rose. Hunter with a screen on Butler. There's Rose with the 3. That shot off the mark. And New York the other way now. And going against Denver. Their first meeting of the season. Pass to Towns. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
A high percentage shooter from the field. Towns recognizes what good shot selection is.
Rose passes to Hunter. Passes it to Reed. Out to the wing. The shot from 20 feet away. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Wiggins. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He feeds it to Butler. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Knicks.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, Eric Bledsoe.
Denver on D. There's the lob to Bridges.
Well, that's a good job by Butler surveying the floor. He spots an opening and sets the shooter up for success there.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Nuggets. They lead by 4.
And a lot of people thought they were the favorites going into that one, but it ended up being a much tougher game than most anticipated, and they just fell short.
Well, to me, it looked like they were pretty evenly matched. And you look at how the game ended, I would say I'm not alone in that sentiment. Those are two pretty evenly matched teams. Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Pass to Bridges. Fires the 3. Knicks with the rebound. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
Here they are, man. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancer.
Group in for the Knicks. Sharch is checked in for Towns. Achua comes in for Miles Bridges. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Butler. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Wiggins. Trent kicks to Sims. Livers the pass to Curry. Denver passing it around. Three-pointer. Traps in the tray.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
Curry against Bledsoe. Charge, just screen on Curry. No good from Bledsoe.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The pass to Trent. Kicks to Sims. To the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. Pass delivered.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Offline with his 3. Knicks trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Denver's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
No good from Connaughton.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Livers. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. From deep, Trent bangs home the trifecta. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Bledsoe passes to Connaughton. Here's Achua. Richardson kicks to Achua. Passes it to Connaughton. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Pass to Trent. A floater. Good. And now a 10-point Denver lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The pass to Achua. Back to Bledsoe. To stop the run. Charge trying to break free. Eric Bledsoe, and that's good.
Yeah, so hard to defend Bledsoe in the screen and roll, specifically because of how unpredictable he is in these situations.
Tipped away and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. There's the 3. No good. Shot missing. 1 second left. A shot off that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Nuggets on top, up 7. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
The Nuggets leading by 7. So on the floor for Denver. DeAndre Hunter out there with Reed. Then it's Bridges. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Rose in at the point. Now here's Reed. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
And so it's New York with it. The Nuggets getting the bucket. His first shot coming late. And the jumper is on the mark. Wiggins has got his first points in this one. Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
Just 2 to shoot. They get it back. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Towns.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with, and that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
Denver shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
First one falls for him.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. He doesn't get the second one. Knicks trail by 8. Clarkson passes to Towns. Reed with the block. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Outside Butler. New York moving the ball around. Bridges sets the screen for Butler from the baseline. Blocked again. Bridges outside. In the corner, it's Hunter. From the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Bridges outside. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Butler cranes it from beyond the arc. Butler's got 5 points so far.
That one's deep, real deep, but Butler has proven he's more than capable of draining the long ball.
Clarkson against Bridges. Pass to Gobert. Rose looking around. From downtown. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Greg, you've been talking about the best conditioned players in the league, and Miles Bridges is right up there.
Yeah, Miles second in total minutes played during the 21-22 campaign. Only Mikal Bridges, no relation, played more.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
And the second free throw, good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Denver. They've led by as much as 10. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Miles Bridges. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Bridges finds Rose. Now Reed. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Butler. It's stolen by Rose. An even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Hunter. Now Bridges. 5 to shoot. Hunter with the screen on Bridges. Reed. It's rebounded by Towns.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Higgins outside. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Pass to Clarkson. Outside, Towns. Hits the three-point bomb. Towns has got 7.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Now here's Rose. 14 points from him the last game against Washington. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Knicks making a switch here. Sharge is checked in. For New York, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Butler passes to Saric. Some nice passing by New York here. That puts them in the lead. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
And the pass to Trent over Wiggins. Trent can't hit. Here's New York. They're on an 11-1 run. Here's Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Towns has got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
For the Knicks, Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler, and Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Clarkson. And a switcher also for Denver. Sims is checked in. The Nuggets trail by 3. Now here's Rose. He's got 6. Can they get it? And another miss by Denver. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Towns, the screen. The shot missing. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Trent kicks to Rose. Pass to Sims. Here's Livers. Passes it to Trent. The three. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the wide open shot from Connaughton. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Pass to Connaughton. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And it's off from three-point range. And that one's good. Towns.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. The defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
Now here's Rose. He has 6. There's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one falls. Sims has got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
Well, he's experienced at running screen and rolls, isn't he, guys? I mean, Rose is a pro at picking the defense apart and pick and roll situations.
Here's Wiggins. Towns sets the pick for Wiggins. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. And that one, good. Towns has got 9 points for the quarter.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Bledsoe kicks to Connaughton. Floats it up for Bledsoe. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Now here's Rose. Baseline J on the way, and it's Denver scoring again.
Boy, you look at Rose, and you just love the imagination he brings to his offensive game. You know, this guy's constantly pushing the boundaries of his basketball ability.
George, that's good.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
On its way from Rose for 2. No good there off the double clutch. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome to our halftime show. Some excellent basketball so far with Denver in a close game.
The defense hasn't impressed me at all. They look like they're going through the motion. Guys, it's about working together and defending with purpose.
Agree with you, big fella, on every point. Let's see if they step it up. All right, now we've got some time to take a look at the players of the week. In the West, Paul George.
When certain guys get into a groove, watch out. George is shooting great and with great confidence. We know he has deep range, but he can also put it on the floor and make a play. Defenses have not been able to disrupt his rhythm at all.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
So with Bledsoe on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Miles Bridges is out there with Towns. Then it's Butler. And it's Wiggins in at the 2 spot. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Mikal Bridges. Second personal foul. First team foul. Karl Anthony Towns. At the line. 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and catch is generally among the best in the league.
Now here's Rose. For the 3. Bridges with the board. The Knicks leading by 5 to the inside. Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Reed. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The kick out to Rose. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You know what? You can see the confidence Rose has in being able to just catch and shoot it and get it up quickly.
And there's the pass to Butler. Back to Clarkson. Three-pointer connects from three-point range. Clarkson's got the lead back up to 7 now for New York.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Rose dishes to Hunter. Outside Rose. Pass to Hunter. Some solid defense from Clarkson. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Passes to Clarkson. Towns a screen on Rose. Clarkson for 3. Reed with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside Rose. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Boy, Rose plays with an angry physicality, which is really hard to match up against.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Rose.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch a different Rose here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Achua, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. And Rose drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Rose against Clarkson. Butler passes to Clarkson. There's the triple. No good that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Rose gets a wide open look. Releases from the wing and drills it. Rose has got 15.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Clarkson passes to Butler. There's the lob to Bridges. Bridges with the steal. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Fires from 18. And too long on the shot. New York leading by 3. And here's Clarkson. Always going up for the alley-oop here. 6 to shoot. Hunter kicks to Rose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Richardson with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Dishes to Clarkson. Pass to Achua. Back to Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. New York, no good that time either.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Here's Gobert. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He has 5.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
New York takes timeout.
Making up those athletes. Back with your Knicks, sitting answer.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Knicks. The Nuggets also changing it up. Sims is checked in, and it's Seth Curry in for Derrick Rose. Clarkson against Curry. Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. Connaughton finds Richardson. New York moving it around. Bridges misses. Nuggets trail. Here's Hunter. Curry outside. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He dishes it to Clarkson. They need this one. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
As he often does, Clarkson pushing the action, drawing the trip to the line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
You know, one of those rare second-round picks who played well immediately. Clarkson was first team all-rookie and continues to develop.
Towns, he's checked in for the Knicks. Wiggins comes in for Richardson. And Denver with a change here, too. Gobert's checked in. And both free throws good for Clarkson. The Nuggets trail by 3. Bridges outside. Six on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Reed. The Knicks pull it in. Clarkson looking for an opening. There's the pass to Wiggins. From 7, basket counts. Wiggins has got his second basket of the night.
Tell you what, for a small forward, Wiggins is strong inside. And only growing in confidence, too. That's scary for the opposition.
Now, here's Hunter. Back to Bridges. Reed finds Hunter. Here's Reed, covered by Achua. Curry outside. Pass to Reed. Lets it go from deep. Here's Gobert. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Love how well Gobert positions himself when shots go up. Committed to getting every board out there.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Achua. .141 left in the third. Now Clarkson, he has 5. Towns, the pass to Butler. To the paint, here's Clarkson. And that one drops. Clarkson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's hacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
Now here's Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Hunter. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Clarkson with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Clarkson dishes to Butler. That one goes in. Butler's got 9 points.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. He thrives at finishing through contact.
Bridges against Clarkson. Feeds to Curry. And stolen by Wiggins. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The dish to Clarkson. Passes it to Butler. Wiggins with it, guarded by Curry. The kick out to Towns. Off target from outside. Now here's Curry. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Getting up into the shooter is Wiggins. Has all the natural tools and skills, I think, to be one of the best defenders in the league.
And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. Great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with Derrick Rose is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Reed. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Now here's Towns. Towns, a screen on Rose. From 13. Another shot. Towns, no luck.
I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Hunter kicks to Reed. On the wing, Bridges, defended by Butler. Gobert with a screen for Rose. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Boston, where they'll take on the Celtics. And then on Monday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Miami Heat.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. Offensive rebound. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Rudy Gobert. That's his first personal. First team foul. Karl Anthony Towns. At the line, one shot.
The free throw drops for Towns. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Bridges outside. Butler against Rose. Back to Gobert. Pass to Rose. Fires the three. Wiggins with the rebound.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Butler, a chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
From deep, Rose, the Nuggets with another miss.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Now the pass to Hunter. Reed with it. He kicks it to Rose. Hunter on the wing over Wiggins. Hunter no good. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Now, here's Reed. Gobert, the screen. Rose against Butler. Fires from the wing. And the basket by Rose. Rose has got 9 points now in just the second half. Outside Butler. Dishes it to Clarkson. Pass to Wiggins. Bridges kicks to Butler. Over Hunter. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
Butler gives you a little bit of everything, and that includes points from the mid-range.
Gobert, the pass to Reed. Now Bridges. Gobert with a screen on Clarkson. Hunter for three. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 13 with that last one.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Bridges misses. The Nuggets trail by 11. Bridges outside. And here's Rose outside. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. The Knicks leading by 11. And here's Clarkson. And they double up Butler. Back to Clarkson. Outside Butler from deep. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Wiggins passes to Bridges. Wiggins against Bridges. Passes it to Gobert. And here's Reed. Denver passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Rudy Gobert.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Butler deciding where to go with it. And another turnover here by New York.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Rose against Butler. Rose in the post. It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, and he had to be tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Clarkson against Bridges. And the dunk by Towns.
You know, we've become used to seeing Towns own the offensive end of the floor. Just lets the game come naturally to him.
Rose against Butler. Rose passes to Gobert. Bridges with the steal. Yes, that goes in. Bridges got 4 points in the quarter.
Even in college, I got to see a lot from Bridges, taking it right to the defender inside.
Butler against Rose. Hunter dishes to Bridges. Rose with the ball. 5 on the clock. Here's Reed. Here's Gobert. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
New York takes timeout. They're ahead by 11. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bridges passes to Butler. The feed to Clarkson. Goes back up. Rose with the block. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Wiggins with the block.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender postage.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Here's Butler. A second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. Towns has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for New York.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the most rewarding wins they'll have this season. They could have easily gone quietly, but they fought back so hard.
They really did, and I think it shows a little bit of the character of this group, and that's a testament to them. When things seem to be their most difficult, they have a way of rallying around one another and looking to be at their best.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Wiggins with the rebound. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 8-point game. And so it's the Knicks with the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.